It's 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
What's up, fellas? How are we doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me turn the good old music down. How are we doing? What's up, fellas? Is everybody tired? Is everybody exhausted from all the grinding of the Halloween event? How are we doing, fellas? How are we doing? Good afternoon. Easy or hard? Yeah, I go easy mode for Pumpkin boss. Hard mode, yeah, hard mode's not fun. It's just stressful, in my opinion. I like farming easy mode. It's just chill. Get some goodie bags, meme around. What's up, Xanarchy? Happy to see you, man. What's up? What's up? What's up, N-Card? What's up? What's up, Tipsy? What's up, J-Tone? What's up, Eat Cat? Anthony, Butters, O'Reilly, Alessio, Gustavo, Boja, of course. How are we doing today, guys? What's up? What's up? Yeah, on Twitch or YouTube. Nowadays, I mostly just stream on YouTube. Yeah, I mostly just do everything on YouTube nowadays, O'Reilly. I used to stream on Twitch for a long time. I always talk about that. I used to stream on and off on Twitch super like 10 years, man. Like I joined Twitch in 2011, then I streamed on Twitch from 2013 all the way until like 2021, and I never expected to be like a quote-unquote YouTuber. I always just like to play video games on Twitch. I always preferred Twitch, but holy fuck, Twitch is so bad for growing as a small creator. It's way, yeah, definitely, you gotta go. YouTube's just so good. What's up, Josh? How you doing today? What's up, Kuroshi? Happy to see you. Boots and Cats, what's up, Neko? I mean, if you want to, obviously, I'd love that, Xanarchy. It really helps out the Discord. I'm not going to be farming spooky candy. I'm not going to be defeating the kids or, you know, stealing their candy. I'm probably going to try to do the mini bosses. We'll see. I still need to, I want to play it pretty chill, though. I'm definitely, you know, overworking myself a little bit, so I want to chill out a bit. Mini bosses right now, we have them called perfectly. Cinnabar, Route 110, Pastoria, Drift Fail. I'm gonna go ahead and actually get my team ready to go. I'm not even gonna risk gym reruns today because I just don't want to risk the crashes and everything. Let's figure out what I need. So I need my Chandelure, of course. Put that over here. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this Typhlosion. Need Water Spout Blastoise. What Pokemon goes in the place of this Dragonite? I don't run this Dragonite, do I? It's Torkoal, isn't it? Torkoal goes in place of this, I think. Yeah, the level 97 Torkoal. So this is the team. Yeah, Goat was Ghost Gemet though. Okay, so this is the team I would run for the actual boss. But let's go to the mini bosses first. The mini bosses are super easy. Let's go Cinnabar. The mini bosses are 3-man. So usually what I do is I'll do this. Typhlosion in the middle, Torkoal to set Sun, and then Krook for any backup damage. Okie dokie. What's up, fellas? Yeah, dude, that's crazy, Xanarchy. I'm sorry that happened. Found the fix to the gym runs, disabling Pokeballs on the team work for me. Oh shit, what's up, JW Tree? And also, that's really interesting. Happy to see you, and also, yeah, what's up, dude? That's a really, really interesting fix. Holy shit. Gotcha. That is so interesting. Particles are what's causing the crash. That's interesting. Yeah, Xanarchy's incredible. No issues with those off. Gotcha. That's so good to know. Does your Pumpkin Guide team work on hard mode? No. Yes, Mucha. No, it does not. However, Best Friends did release a hard mode today, a hard mode guide that I put on my Discord and I put out as a YouTube community post. So I try to spread around that hard mode guide as much as possible. I love if you make a video. I don't have a strat. Best Friends has a strat. I haven't done it. I don't plan to do it. Best Friends has a video. I would just check that out. He made a really good video. They put a lot of hard work into. The Bat/Cat is useful in the Pumpkin. I think they might be used for the hard mode, but I could be wrong. Okay, let's go Hoenn. Let's go Route 110. Literally feel like I have like fucking PTSD going back to Hoenn after doing the wisps, dude. I don't want to spend too much of the stream complaining about it because I could just go on forever. But holy fuck, I hate wisp guides. They're just so unfun. They're so like soul crushing. It's actually crazy. Soul crushing is the best way to say it. Nuts. My Discord is linked below every stream and every video, so there should be a link down below under my social media section. Yeah, sometimes phase 3 you can get fucked, but it should be pretty consistent for the most part, J-Tone. But yeah, with new Wisp Guide, whenever it's exported, I can't do it while streaming, so whenever it's exported and uploaded and edited. I already have the thumbnail made for it. I'll try to do timestamps as well. Will we play the new Pokemon game? I keep saying no, and I probably won't, but if my girlfriend gets it, Pat Royal, which she might, I might play it a little. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not usually interested in Pokemon games that aren't PokeMMO for the most part. I do like exploring the other like fan-made community Pokemon MMOs because I like to be playing the best Pokemon MMO possible. I just feel like that's like the best way that I enjoy Pokemon is PokeMMOs, you know? Gonna step out of Wisp personally, just focus on grind. Dude, I think that's a super fucking smart thing to do, Kuroshi. I think it's like interesting and like completionist and like entertaining to do the Wisps, but holy fuck is it, yeah, just draining. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth it. Tough call. I think it might be worth it because I think that the Dusk, no, I'm keeping all of the alphas I got from them because it's not even worth selling them because, you know, rather remember the struggle I put in. Getting the Spirit Tomb at the end is nice, and then if they are gonna be, if like Dusknoir, Gengar, Drifblim, if all of them stay exclusives to the Halloween, then it's worth to like hang on to them, right? So we'll see. Where's the other candy? Pastoria and Driftveil. That's my TLDR or whatever. you guys are enjoying the stream, clicking the like button really quick does help out a ton. I know it's annoying for me to ask, so if you're sick of me asking, feel free to dislike as well. It's just important for the algorithm. Gonna do gym runs on Ultra 100% charms, super profitable compared to candy farming. Yeah, honestly, it's fucking, especially if you have the alts like ready and made, Zanarchy, for sure. Watch your video, help me make a 5 IV Scythe. Hey man, happy to hear that. You're just at me in PokeMMO, been trying to make it through the first Elite Four, but I'm gonna need some more than my 1-star me. Hey, welcome, and that's awesome. Yeah, I always recommend, I mean, I have that quick video that's like top 5 Pokemon to help you beat PokeMMO. That's always my best recommendation if you're stuck on any part of the storyline. When do these mini bosses reset? I'm not sure. But like Crocodile with Moxie, Scrafty with Moxie, and Gyarados with Dragon Dance are always my #1 recommendations. Sorry if I'm a little lower energy today, guys. I definitely am I mean, event times and event season, man, is always, you know, it's always hectic. It's always packed. There's always a lot going on, but I just apologize if, you know, I sound a little more. But I'm good. I'm chilling. What's up, Forest Stretch? Thanks for subscribing, dude. I fucking appreciate it. Hopefully the content is worth it. Try Eruption. I don't know if you have to Eruption in the middle, actually. I don't know if it matters. If it lasts a week, yes. They changed easy mode. Is that true? Yeah, there's always like these like mini updates and everything. Speaking of, I don't know if I checked the update log. I wonder if they have any like listed bug fixes or anything I should check out. Okay, the last one is in Drift Veil. Drift Veil really quick. Let me check the updates. Where are you at, mini boss? Probably up north, I assume, to like the east. It might even just be the one like right, yeah. Or no, it's over here. Okay. Okay, let me check the. I don't think they're uploading any. Yeah, there's no like update post. It's literally just like bug fixes behind the scenes. Seems like. Yo, best of luck, Gustavo. Good luck on the stats and everything. Suck on Cynthia E4. Event last a week. Yeah, sorry. Reset at 20. Thank you, Zanarchy. Mr. Overrated. Better fight. Yeah, I think I agree, Sadrum. It's nice. They're like completionists. Kind of like my main. Like they're kind of like fun to get. Like I don't know. Completionists get them all done, but I don't know if they're not like financially worth it. I feel like. I don't think they're being overrated because I don't think people are saying they're that good. But they're definitely. Yeah, I don't know if I call them overrated, but they're not. They're not that great. But I think it's, I don't know, it's a completionist thing. That was the last one, right? Let me go heal. Is there a link to Best Friends Hard Mode Guide? It's linked in the Discord under, it should be decently recent under the uploads chat in Discord, and it's also linked in a YouTube community post. Here, I can also probably just grab it really quick. Yeah, I can grab it really quick. He whispered me about it this morning, I think, or last night or this morning, and he was like, "Hey, if you want, you can just cover this strategy or whatever." And I was like, "Dude, you literally made it like a, I don't know." I was like, "I don't know. I don't need to like make my own video for this." I was like, "Dude, like." I don't know, I feel like that's just like farming views at that point, right? So I was like, dude, you literally made like the guide, like you made a great guide. Why the fuck would why would I just like make a video showing off yours? I could just link your video. Like you did a great job. You deserve the like recognition, right? I feel like, I don't know. He was so sweet about it. He was like, "Hey man, you could just cover this." I was like, "No, dude, what the fuck? I'll just link your video." What's up, Easily? What's up, Crashin? What's up? It's fun. Just more efficient. Fun though, it's just more efficient for MK. Yo, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think you're spot on, Sadrum. Okay, now I should be good for the boss. How many special candies do I have saved up? I just bought a bunch of X specials, 23. Do I have any? How many spooky candies do I have? 3. I need to defeat 2 more kids at some point. Need a hard boss sweep video. Noah, like I just was talking about it, my friend. I don't know if you missed it, but there is a best friends made one, man. I'm not touching hard mode. It's not what I enjoy. I linked it in the chat. I can link it again. If you want best friends hard mode guide, check it out there. Not what I'm gonna do. I think one of the most frustrating parts throughout the Halloween event has been me taking aggressive amounts of caffeine to stay up every waking hour of every day to make as many guides as possible, and then for the first comment on every stream and every video be, hey, can you do this other guide please, thank you, smiley face. And I understand where people are coming from, and I understand that they just want to know how to do things, right, want the information, but it's really frustrating because I'm literally like working myself like 16 hours a day, like not sleeping well, taking like dangerous amounts, like 400 over like 400 milligrams of caffeine a day to like get as many videos out as possible. And it's really kind of getting on my nerves how people are just like, yeah, like it's literally the first comment on like every video is like, hey, can you do this, smiley face? Don't burn out. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, it's less of like burning out, more as like, I guess people, and I understand, right? Because why the fuck would they be aware of that / think about that, right? So I don't blame them. I think it's just a tough situation. It's just a tough lack of, I don't know, man. Sorry to like vent about that a little bit. It's just a little frustrating. It's like, it's a stressful, it's always I mean, event season is always a stressful time. I don't want to fucking sit here and cry about it. I literally play Pokemon for a living. Like, I'm not going to sit here. I work really hard, but I also like love what I do. So like, it's not, I don't know, like it's, you know, I'm not going to sit here and baby rage about it. I think it's really important to have perspective. Like, anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm doing easy. I just do easy mode, Scaftius. What is the I appreciate it, JD Retreat. You're always a fucking angel. I appreciate it, man. Let me make sure to safeguard here, not forget. What's up, Steve? Just started the farming for the event, or just I guess on stream. What's up, man? Haven't really been farming too much. Most of my time is just spent making videos and stuff, man. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. Wait, so Skull Helmet did some really weird shit senior seed. I'm really glad you noticed that. Skull Helmet like was at, yeah, it was like at, yeah, when you got it correct, where it's like it was at 300k, spiked to like 650 and then tanked back to 200k. That was so interesting. No, I honestly, I think if you sold yours at 450, that's pretty good, man. I feel like it's obviously really tough to like get the exact number, but I think that's pretty good, man. That's a great job. I feel like you could pick it back up and everything. Yeah, the pumpkin fight is the same in every region, Adam. Yeah, exactly. Different location, obviously. Yeah, I've tried Pokemon Revolution Online. So I played Pokemon Revolution Online or Pro when it released. And then I played it again recently for the first time in a while. And I did a video on it. If you look up PokeMMO, like, or not PokeMMO, sorry. If you looked up like Petrowski first hour impression of Pokemon Revolution Online, you can see I was pretty disappointed in it. I'm not going to lie. I think Pokemon Revolution Online is a game that is not worth your time. I think the only 2 Pokemon MMOs that are worth playing, this is like very much my opinion, so do not let me, if you enjoy any of these games, keep enjoying them, don't let me tell you otherwise, but I truly do believe personally that there are only Pokemon MMOs worth playing, like 2 of them that are worth playing, which is PokeMMO, #1 by far, and then Poke1 is pretty interesting. I think that there are so many bad Pokemon MMOs, and there have always been so many bad Pokemon MMOs. I always look at Pokemon like World Online, or Pokemon Planet, sorry. Pokemon World Online as well, but Pokemon Planet. Pokemon Planet was outdated when it released, let alone now. I think Pokemon Planet is one of the worst aging games I've ever seen. Okay, anyway, whew. I appreciate the love, Faye, I do. It's hard in its own ways, right? But I definitely want to, I mean, yeah. Lucky is unlimited today. I got shut out. That's insane. That is incredibly lucky, staff, dude. You gotta cut dry there, man. That's really, really lucky. Huge congrats. I appreciate it, PM Squid, and all the positivity from you guys. Oh, my Typhlosion got fucked there. I've never seen him get one shot like that. That's a little scary. This fight might be a little more difficult here. Interesting. Okay, this is gonna be tough. What I'm gonna do now Oh, this is gonna be really tough. I think I Shadow Ball here, Water Spout here. I think I'm actually just gonna X Special. I feel like this might be an int though. We'll see. Yo, what's up, Mark Roundtree? Yeah, I mean, I've tried to stream it later times, especially like during the event and everything. They changed phase 3. Is that true? Like for sure, 100% of the time. What did he do? Just Phantom Strike. That's fine. What does winning in hard mode get you? It gets you Pumpkin goodie bags. I think I just fucked him here. I think I'm fine. I think I still win this or whatever. I really appreciate that, Temzu, dude. Much love. Typh dies a bit more. Thankfully, this should... Yeah, we got it. Easy peasy. So I had to use an extra X special, but... Yeah, I'm surprised he just one-shot it, Gustavo. That was kind of... I haven't seen that happen. That was interesting. Okay, thankfully we still took care of it, so pretty good. Pretty consistent still. I think it's worth investing in RPG vouchers right now. Dude, that's a really good question. That's actually a really good question, Senior Seed. I think so. Yeah, I think it absolutely is. The Wizard Hat is not available this year, Noah. It was only available last year. If you missed it, you missed it. This year is untradeable is the Paladin's Shield. Are there any drops that are only in Pumpkin bags, or are Pumpkin bags just better odds? Pumpkin bags, yes, there are drops that are only in them. I'm pretty sure. What's up? I can't even say that name. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm fucking an idiot. Okay. Pumpkin bags, I'm pretty sure the only bags that can have the shadow items. So Shadow Skull, Helmet, and the Shadow Bone. Shadow Skull Bone. Someone, who was it that just opened those? And could correct me though. Hard mode also gets you particle effects on all the Pokemon in your party as well. Yeah, I think RP vouchers could be a really interesting investment for sure. Does it matter if my devotion is not modest? Yes, it absolutely matters. Every little bit of damage is super important, Zemo. Every stat, every nature. For example, my Chandelure isn't modest, and my Krook is not adamant, and that causes me issues at times. I need to upgrade them between events. Yeah, Best Friends released one, Matt. I've been linking it everywhere, Matt Grayson. Trying to spread it around. What's up, Germ Potato? No, I'm not messing with hard mode, Steve Kai. I'm not interested in it. There are guides for it. Yeah, I've done Poke 1 as well, Darren. YT. I have a video on that as well. If you Google like Petrowski Poke 1, it probably comes up. I'm like second guessing what I'm doing here. New subscriber here. Love the consistency of your videos and news coverage. Keep it up, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you, thank you. Got the Shadow Skull and a goodie bag. Dude, fucking congrats. Aiming for the bone. Huge congrats. Definitely recommend. I always recommend just buying the vanities outright because you'll lose money 99.9% of the time gambling on the bags. But, dude, much love. Best of luck. Better to sell goodie bags or special candies? What do you mean? Or what do you mean, King Fabio? What's up, Red Dead? How you doing? I'm exhausted, but I'm good, man. Exhausted, but fulfilled in life, you know? That's not too shabby. When you see your shiny Beldum back, I appreciate that you watch those, and I mean, I'm happy to hear you liked that content, Noah. I'm not sure if I'll do Pixelmon content again. I really appreciate the positive feedback on it. I mean, maybe one day for sure. Dude, predicting Shadowbone's price is a really fucking tough one. I think glove slot items are some of the toughest to predict. What's up, money an hour are you making on this? Honestly, I think it's around the last time I calced it, Luke, which was yesterday, which it could have radically changed since then. I think it was around like 250 to 300k, but I'm also playing really slow, so you can do you should be able to get around 250 300k an hour. I don't know how much it would be when weaving in mini bosses, because it depends on the time to take to do those and all. It's a lot of things, and I just don't know yet. No, I will not do a tutorial for the hard mode. There's already one out. Best Friends did one. I'm not messing with the hard mode, and there's already a guide for one out there. It's not enjoyable for me, so I'm just not gonna mess with it. Check costumes are better than the gift shop vanities. I really, dude, I think most people agree with you, which I respect and I understand. I really like the Cthulhu helmets. I think a lot of people don't like the Cthulhu helmets, which I'm kind of surprised by. This one's going this Pumpkin fight's going very easy, very well. It's the first one I got, so should I save the rest? Honestly, yeah, I would stop opening. Personally, obviously do whatever you want, Ron. I think it's just always important to understand that every time you open a goodie bag, you're gambling. Think of it as gambling, and think of it as like paying for entertainment is like the best way to yeah, plus speed nature should definitely be fine. Melvsy, my Chandelure and my Krook are bad, or at least in terms of their nature. Like not having adamant and not having modest nature on these things is a pretty big deal. This would be a lot more consistent with that, and it's still quite consistent if you've been watching my streams and stuff. How do you get Pumpkins goodie bags? Do you mean Pumpkin? So there's normal goodie bags and there's Pumpkin goodie bags. Pumpkin goodie bags come from hard mode, which is extremely difficult and most players shouldn't be able to do it. But you can watch the guide on it. I can here. If you're looking for the Pumpkin hard mode guide, there it is. Easy mode is pretty feasible for most players, I'd say. That is honestly super fair. Dude, they're so cheap right now, Kant. 7k is pretty wicked cheap. That is fair. I think you reach some sort of profit margin. Like once they're like 6k or some shit, I feel like it's actually more profitable to open. So honestly, more power to you. Can I buy while I'm in the battle? No, I can't. I've started buying to stock up. This is a really cheap listing. I think I have like 250 goodie badges right now. Love your content. Thank you for the positive feedback. It's really appreciated, especially during the event season and like during time periods where I am working on video. Like obviously, you know, quote unquote working, but it is like pretty hard work. Like during time periods where I am working on YouTube and stuff and working on content like 14 to 16 hours a day, positive feedback just goes that much further, right? Because I don't know, it really does encourage me, and I appreciate it, man. Like I don't know, I can't say thank you enough for positive feedback like that. Yeah, absolutely. I think investing in sealed product. I need to make a video on it, but I haven't yet. But it's pretty like most people know this. Investing in sealed product is so good and so safe, man. It's so safe. It's very long term. You have to be willing to hold for like at least 1 to 2 years. I'd recommend 2, at least. But how's Cool Duder going? Haven't been able to log in to him yet during the event, but he's doing good. I have an alpha episode scheduled to come out for him. I think after the event's over. 3k goodie bags is a fucking massive number, Kuroshi. That's awesome. Good luck. It's a fat stack. Let's look at vanity from the regular goodie bag. Yeah. You can get vanities. You just can't get the shadow ones, I believe. The two ultra rares. Yeah, that's always when they're the most expensive, Senior, for sure. I'm always super happy to hear that stuff, Robert. Congrats and welcome, dude. Hell yeah. Appreciate the love. Get into Green City. I'm not farming kids personally, but I'm all about. I respect the calls in chat. Feel free to make calls like that in chat. Dude, my Discord is always so fucking Like I love my Discord, man. Everyone who's in there, my mods and just like community in general and stuff, man. they're always so fucking good and so helpful during events and shit. The events, good events will go for at the end of the event. It's an impossible thing to guess, Diogo. It depends. Depends when people. It depends when everyone else starts picking them up to invest. It depends, like. Yeah, I don't see them dropping below 6K is what I'll say. I don't think they'll drop below 6K. I'm always super happy to hear that, Brian. Dude, I appreciate it, dude. I think this game is fucking awesome, and I think every single game, especially MMOs, deserve a daily content creator to build up that anticipation and that excitement and like the fun and like you know, get sucked into something. Whenever I'm sucked into a hobby or into a game, I really like being like absorbed into it and to like be surrounded by that type of content. So I know that if I was a player who just found about PokeMMO in 2022, I would be wanting to watch videos, streams, like watching guides. I'd be wanting to learn everything about it as fast as possible. I want to, like, you know, engage in that as much as possible. I really enjoy that, so I just try to create content that I know that I would enjoy myself or whatever. The shadow items look super sick. Yeah, that's still super good though, DJ. That's awesome. That's a really good question, DJ. That is a really good question, and it's really, really tough to answer. Guesstimating whether items will go down or up soon after an event is ended is one of the hardest, like, market trends to predict with any economy, let alone PokeMMO. It's so tough, dude. It's really insane. How many badges would be enough to invest in? Really just any amount, but it depends on how long you want to hold them, right? I definitely recommend going, like, I recommend investing in the goodie bags. I think investing in the cheaper ones and getting a higher quantity is good. So these aren't all this year's goodie bags. You can see most of these are 2021. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 stacks of 2021 goodie bags, which really isn't that much at all. And then some pumpkin ones. And then my 2022 goodie bags, I have like 2.5 stacks, a little more than that. Cosmetics will go up. Traditionally and historically in PokeMMO, cosmetics go up because even if, like, you have to think about it like this. Even if one person wants, like, even if one person's, like, favorite item in the entire game is some random vanity that was released in like 2014 only, so few people have that item still. A lot of them have quit, like, etc, etc. So it's going to be expensive. A really good example of this is the Holly hair clip. I always point to this vanity as being one of the most interesting, like, case studies in rare vanities, because when this vanity came out, they were 20k a piece. They were dog shit. It's literally just this little red ball, and it's a Holly, right? It's nothing. It's so little. Everybody hated it. It was like a joke vanity. It was trash. It was shit. They were 20k, just dirt cheap forever back in like 2015 or whatever when they came out. Yeah, 2015. I remember coming back to the game in like 2017 or something. I forget what year, and selling mine for, like, I had 3 of them. I sold them for like 100k a piece, and I thought I made like so much fucking money. And then now they're 93 mil. So I think that's like the best way to show. How are you so rich? I'm really not that rich, which sounds kind of pretentious, right? Or pretty funny, but I think it's good to put it into perspective. For how long I've played, I'm actually quite poor, but obviously to most players who have started within the last year or even last 2 years, you know, I have some money, right? I actually have spent a disgusting amount of money, and I think you really realize how little money 21 million Pokeyen is when you start doing an egg hunt. So I've spent around 80 million Pokeyen on my on my shiny Cranidos hunt, and I've not gotten it yet. So I just keep burning money essentially. What's up, Austin K? How you doing? Better ways to make money. I have a million guides on that on my channel, my friend. I recommend checking out videos on that topic. I have a money-making playlist specifically. During the events, I have guides on that as well. I have a Halloween 2022 event. Playlist. I have, yeah. My videos should just help you out. Yeah, Bone Club's pretty good. I think Bone Club's like 100k or something, right? Maybe like 80k or so. Yeah, like 100k. Bone Club's pretty. I like Bone Club. It's pretty cool. I'd say that's a pretty good opening. 7k for 100k. Yeah, that's super solid, Jinmogi. Super solid. Are you saying vanity prices will keep on decreasing until the last day, after which it will start going back up? No, not at all, actually, Naveed. So usually what happens is vanities will keep going down until there's around like 3 days left. It's 3-ish days left in the event, and then once the event starts to like quote unquote end, panic sets in and FOMO sets in. And then people go fucking crazy. And that's when things spike back up. At the end of the event, things spike back up. They don't get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. They spike back up at the end of the event. And then they get really expensive for a bit. And then usually after the event's over, people are like, oh, why the fuck did I buy all this shit? I don't even need this. And they sell it. So then stuff tanks again for like months after the event. You don't make money back on an investment for at least a year or two. I always say, please, please, please do not quote unquote invest in something in PokeMMO if you're not willing to hold on to the item for at least 2 years. If you're not willing to hold on to it for at least 2 years, you're not investing. You're being impatient and trying to short-term flip. There's a huge difference between flipping and investing, right? So it's really important to understand if you plan to buy vanities at the end of the event only to sell them months later to try to make money, you will lose money. Do not do that. Do not be impatient. Don't invest if you're not willing to hold for 2 years. That's my most important advice. If any of this advice or information is helping you and you're enjoying the stream, consider clicking that like button. It helps me out a ton. If you've lost all of your money due to my terrible advice, dislike the stream. That's also okay. You can also subscribe to the channel if you want to see daily PokeMMO content. But I understand not everybody wants to see that. But I do upload fucking daily and stream Monday through Thursday. Usually at 12 p.m. Eastern. Monday through Thursday. But I've been trying to get into different time zones in there. When does the event end? I think it's November 8th. At a certain time. It's on the forums. And I made a video covering it. But as a TLDR around November 8th. Yo, Grips! Love you, Pat. Dude, thanks, man. What the fuck? Grips1312. Love you, Pat. $5. What the fuck? Dude, that was super unexpected. Thank you so much, man. I really fucking appreciate that, Grips. Much love, dude. Damn. That really caught me off guard. Thanks, man. Damn. Do hard mode. No. I don't wanna. You can't make me. No, smiley face. No, thank you. Appreciate the suggestion, though. Petrowski pillaged my loot. Fuck. What was that? Okay. If anyone had global chat open last night, you might have witnessed this. There was some good ass fucking memes. I actually need to do a video on this because me and Casey were just fucking dying laughing. I was helping her beating the pumpkin, and she had global chat open. And we were literally both just fucking dying laughing because global chat was talking about me and there was some funny ass shit happening. People were like, fuck, what was the quote? It was really funny. Someone said like I had started some NFT scam and that's why they stopped watching me, which obviously isn't true. I haven't done any NFT meme. Okay, and then someone also said, Petrowski burned our crops, poisoned our water supply, and delivered a plague to each of our houses, which is true and real. And then someone else said, Petrowski is an idiot or something, like unprompted. There was a lot of really good memes. And I'm putting out all the negatives ones or whatever. Like 90% of global chat was really nice and kind and like backing me up. Everybody was like, "How could you hate Petrowski? Like he brings in all these new players and like you guys are just gatekeeping or whatever." They were really nice. Like global chat was overall very, very, very nice. But holy fuck, global chat was so fucking funny. I was like, actually, me and my girlfriend were both just like fucking dying laughing. It was so genuinely hilarious. Oh. It was a good ass meme. Dude, best of luck. Best of luck, Water Chase. Cranidos is a brutal hunt, man. For sure. Really, really cool shiny, though. And fantastic Pokemon, man. I love Rampardos. Come on, they're giving him $50 death worth. True. True and real. I need to, like, make a video react. It was so funny, dude. Excuse me, sorry. It was such a good meme. Casey has some of it recorded. I'm trying to think of what else was said. It was just so funny. It was a good meme. I lost my house and kids thanks to you. True. I'm sorry about that, Gustavo. Did Kroot's Moxies carry over between phases? Really good question. No, they do not. But really, really good question. That would be really interesting. That would change a lot of things. Yeah, Cranidos is super, super brutal. Do you know how to beat hard mode? I have a guide for you right here, Christian. It's not mine. Best friends made it, but happy to spread around information, man. This Rotom Swarm, 2 swarms are in rock. I can't reach them? Wait, that's hilarious. They're in rocks. If you want a pumpkin hard mode guide, there it is. I linked it in a community post on YouTube, and then I also linked it in my Discord, so I try to spread it around as much as possible. Yeah, honestly, Water Chase, I don't see why not. Like, my first thought would be like, oh, that'd be too strong, but like, not really. It's really not that far from a PC anyway. It would just help a little bit with convenience. Yeah, I could see that, man. I feel ya. Will you bring Ho and Wisp location video? Yes, I finished recording for that today, PG. I have to edit it, export it. I have a thumbnail made. I have to edit it, export it, upload it, make timestamps. It'll be out as soon as possible, man. I promise you. These Wisp guides are killing me, but I understand their importance, so I'm trying, man. I tried hard. Nope. Yeah, it's not fun, Grips. I'm with you. The superhero costume? Fuck. Better than nothing? True. Good mentality, smiley face. I think I saw that in my Discord. Yeah, Fabio. I played things about it yesterday. Yeah, that's so sick. I used Safeguard, right? Okay. Thank fuck. I was kind of scared I didn't. The strat doing pretty consistent today. You love to see it. Pretty consistent. Pretty consistent. That assurance damage is huge there. That's actually nuts. Kroot does like so much damage when you get the assurance proc, but if you don't, he's so bad. Like, it's such a huge difference. I mean, obviously, but like, I don't know. It's really shocking, I guess. It's crazy how much stuff is like on my screen. Like, it's like there's so much stuff, like when I do this, like looking at an OBS or whatever, I feel like there's so much shit all over my screen. Do you guys think it's worth to maybe like take some of like the, I don't know, take like the peepo with the glasses or something off? I feel like it's like pretty overwhelming. I feel like usually it's not that bad, but with like the triple battle rotation memes, it's kind of a lot more. Feels like a lot more. Yeah, I feel that, Grips. I kind of feel that. I had that happen like the other day or whatever. would have been nice to be able to give up. Okay, this is gonna be an easy fight. I got the huge eruption off. Should be pretty GG's from here. Yep, easy peasy fight. Watch me say this and now lose somehow. It's up to you, Diogo. I think, like, honestly, so I do think goodie bags will probably raise in price towards the end of the event. So there's two options, Diogo. The two options are still the same, I guess, but they're a little different. So usually the two options would be short term and long term. You can sell now, or you can hold for 2 years and sell then, right? So that's normally what it is. Right now, I feel like the short term is waiting until like the last day of the event or like last 2 days and then selling once they spike out of panic, or hold for 2 years. So like those are like the two options, in my opinion. Show me the assurance damage. Show me 7.5. Wait, did my assurance miss or something? What happened? Oh, my Typhlosion got speed debuffed. Okay. I should be fine, but this is a little scary / frustrating. Not gonna lie. I should have definitely gone Krook. I don't know why the fuck I went Typhlosion here. That was really dumb. That was really dumb. Do I have an X attack? I'm gonna do this. This is kind of funny. I'm gonna X attack and then Ice Shard. Hey, it killed it. Let's go. I don't know if I needed to waste an X attack, but it's only 2k. And it guarantees the victory, so. Versus if they somehow one-shot my Blastoise, then I'm in huge trouble. Dude, hell yeah, dude. Congrats, PG. Super happy to hear that, man. The wisps are tough, so I always appreciate positive feedback on it. Oh, the mini boss is probably reset. Let me check that. We go beat up the mini bosses. Candy callouts. Move Crocodile to the top here. Mini boss is Celadon, Lily Cove, Canalave, Route 7. Celadon, first things first. Move this up to here. Easy peasy. We're gonna try hard mode? No, I don't care for hard mode, you say. I don't have the Pokemon. I don't have the team. It's not that financially worth it. It's really not that worth it, in my opinion. The main reason people do it is for, what's it called? Particle effect. When does the event end? The 8th. Around the 8th. I have a video talking about it in more detail, and there's also a forum post about it, my man. I just open all my goodie bags and hope for fire. I always recommend not to. They are really cheap right now, so I understand, but usually it's just, you know, losing money. Gambling. Well, obviously do whatever you want to do, but I always recommend against it. Where's the next one? Lily Cove. Right here. What's up, Hydra? What is the Pokemon that fit the Halloween theme but not obviously? That's a good question. I feel like Crocodile obviously is right in front of me. I feel like Crocodile kind of does, not obviously. We can just check. What fits the Halloween theme, but not obviously? Umbreon obviously does, but that's good. It's such as like any dark type is just gonna be, or any like dark ghost type is just like obvious, right? Good question, though. Interesting question. Carbador? True. True and real. Okay, Canalave and Route 7. I don't think so, Grips. I had someone else ask that, but I could be wrong. I don't think so. No, I haven't done... I need like an FAQ, because... Sorry, this is nothing against you, Mark, but the most common question I keep getting is, hey, are you going to do hard mode? Hey, are you going to do hard mode? No, I'm not going to do hard mode. I don't care about hard mode. I don't want to do hard mode. Hard mode isn't fun. It's way too difficult. It's not financially rewarding. If you want a hard mode guide, it is linked right there. Hard mode is really not worth it for 99.9% of players, but if you want to do it, there you go. I really appreciate that, Rayhan. What's up, man? XP charm, usually from opening goodie bags and stuff. I would just buy them off the GTL. We know what's in the goodie bags, yes. In terms of vanities, I made a video about that today. What's up, Zeta Cod? Or Zeta Code, I always missay it. I made a video covering all the vanities today. Other than vanities, it's like super potions, candies, charms, pretty shit stuff. Carbos, vitamins. Yeah. Other than the vanities, it's kind of like whatever. Besides, like rare candies are nice, obviously, but. I feel like this one isn't too bad, if I remember correctly. I think it's just over here. Yeah, it's right there. I can see it. I literally might water chase. That's a good idea. What's the reward for hard mode? It's like 3 or 5 pumpkin goodie bags. Forget how many. Worth opening them or just sell? It like is almost never worth opening. Like at some point it has to become financially worth opening. But I feel like that point is like 4 or 6k, which will like never happen. They're already so cheap at like 7k. I usually never recommend opening. I always recommend either just selling the bags outright or holding for years to come. That's a good question, JD. What do you think of this year's Halloween compared to last year's? In terms of, I mean, I assume we have to compare vanities, because in terms of like the event is like the same. Like the event is like pretty much the exact same thing. In terms of vanities, that is a really good question. I actually personally, I think I liked last year's just because I think last year had a more rounded variety of vanities, where like I feel like a lot of the vanities last year were good. Like the werewolf masks were very good. The werewolf masks were good. I like the zombie head a lot. I can just straight up check my vanities or whatever. I think I liked last year's better. There's a huge one I'm forgetting. Was Ice Cream was Xmas? Okay. There's a huge one I'm forgetting. I feel like last year's was better because I feel like it had better variety of like quality of stuff. Whereas like I feel like this year there are some really good vanities, like the Shadow Skull Helmet and the Skull Helmet and the Shadow Bone and the normal bone. Like there are some really good vanities this year, but I think if you look at I really like the Cthulhu mask. I know a lot of people don't like them personally. I really like them. But yeah, zombie heads, I loved them. So I actually like last year's better personally. Also, the Mage's Staff came out last year, and I think the Mage's Staff is really good. Where the fuck is Canalave City? This year, I think it's really, you can like really clearly tell, in my opinion, the vanities they like spent a long time making and like doing the pixel art for. Like I also like the Mage's Hat a lot. I like the Paladin's Shield a lot. You can literally watch my I literally talked about this today. I made a guide, or no, I guess a guide video, talking about. I rated every vanity. So if you want to see my ratings and personal opinions and going over each vanity of this year's event, you can check out that video that was released today. So many cosmetics. Yeah, I like to stock up. How much hours did you play? This event? I haven't played that much, unfortunately. I've been too busy making videos and guides and everything. I haven't been able to play too much, unfortunately. In terms of my overall play time, I have like 5,500, 5,600 hours across a couple accounts. Info on mini bosses? Here, I actually got you. Yeah, if you want the mini boss calls, there you go. That's a good ass question, Steve. I don't think so. This year was the only time I've ever seen that happen, Steve. Really good question though. But this year was the only time I've ever seen that happen. My Krook, it's like 31 attack, 31 speed, but then wrong nature. No, you cannot. Yeah, Lucasy. This year you cannot. That's an interesting question, Josh. For people who have like an hour or two a day to play during this event, what would you recommend they do? It's a really interesting question. It depends on obviously what, you know, they have access to, right? It depends. Do they have a team to be able to grind the Pumpkin? I think the best thing to do right now is probably grind the Pumpkin. If you want to chillax though, I feel like usually people want to chillax. And they only have like 1 or 2 hours a day. So honestly, like farming special candies, like the mini bosses, and then farming kids is chill as well. Special candy, if you don't have a team for it, I would just sell Hawksaur. There's nothing wrong with that. How much does the gender of the Pokemon change its viability? Its viability in what? Is I guess the question. Its viability in breeding and in terms of selling, a ton. Its viability in PvP, pretty much none at all. Where can I start? What do you mean by that, O'Reilly? Yes, that is true, Medjed. Really good question though, Josh. I really like trying to think of good answers to the questions like that, because you know, I think it's really important to care about the casual play. Like casual, it's such a, saying casual feels such a mean connotation. Like it's really important to care about the players who have a fucking full-time job and full-time family and kids and shit, and want to just be able to like come home, play 1 or 2 hours of PokeMMO and just like chillax. Like, it's really important to be able to cater to that audience, because it's a huge player base, right? And they don't have the like privilege to be able to like speak up as much and like be as loud of a community as the more dedicated or hardcore player base. Like the grind for this event, if you're a new player and you don't have that much like resources, I recommend just trying to get a Typhlosion or whatever. Just farming special candy and farming kids. I have a candy guide. I have a candy farming guide. You can check that. I released it yesterday. It's super chill and easy. The Pumpking's a little harder. As long as you have a dedicated team, the Pumpkin can be pretty easy as well, but it's obviously a lot more difficult and requires a lot more resources to have this team built. Yeah, it depends. Like, obviously for a breeder, it depends. Yeah, exactly, Water Chase. What's up, T-Pose? What you got for me? Hopefully I can have a good answer for you. Event season is best season? Fucking true, Mark Roundtree. I appreciate you being a cool duder for 7 months now. That's fucking nuts, dude. I really appreciate it, man. Do you keep your team when you change regions? I actually have a quick video. Here, I can grab it for you, T-Pose. If you just straight up Google what happens when you change regions, PokeMMO, my video should come up. I got you, man. That's the beauty of this day and age of playing PokeMMO. That has never been the case before, ever. Throughout PokeMMO's 10-year history, we have never lived in a time period where you can just Google a question and hopefully my video, a video of mine, will come up answering it. That's literally my fucking goal when I started my YouTube, was to be like, okay, I literally want to be able to answer every question that could ever possibly be asked about this pretty fucking cool game. So there you go. That explains it. You can't sell kids candy, so if you can't do the pumpkin, it's worthless. No, you can still. So you trade in spooky candy. Sorry, I feel like I'm being too harsh. You trade in spooky candy, 5 of them for 1 goodie bag. So you trade in the spooky candy from the kids for straight goodie bags, and then you sell the special candy. I'll try Honchro super luck against the Pumpkin. Hope I don't mess up. That's cracked. I respect it. Best of luck. I heard some people talking about Absol instead of Crocodile. That's pretty interesting. This is a little scary because I kind of got fucked here. Because my speed stat tanked on my Typhlosion. Should be fine though. I lost like 8% damage. Should be fine. Timid or Modest had Dragon? I don't know, dude. I assume Modest. I have no idea though. I don't have a High Dragon for this. Are you asking for? Sorry, Fabio. Are you asking for PvP or for this event? I know people are using High Dragon for this event, but I don't know. I'm not using it. I appreciate it, T-Pose. Hopefully it's legitimately helpful, man. Feel free to unsubscribe if that video sucks and doesn't help you. Is there a Ditto Pokemon that you can use for breeding? If not, then the genders probably are pretty important in breeding. So also I really like the name Cool Dude, just remembers because my go-to name is Cool Dude. Yes. Yeah, gender definitely matters when breeding for sure. Obviously because the female of the breed decides the species. So desired Pokemon and wanted Pokemon, you want to have female. So like Eevees, you want Eevees to be female. You want things like Tyranitar or Larvatars to be female. You want Scythers, you know, Gibbles, Garchomps to be female. At least during the breeding process. Once they're a completely made competitive Pokemon, it doesn't matter, right? PvP and usable in PvE. Good question, Fabio. Here, we can check. What is the most used Hydreigon set? So it looks like 57% go Timid in PvP. 33% go Modest. So it looks pretty like split. It looks pretty split. Probably comes down to preference and set and build and everything. Rotom Wash's win rate is absolutely filthy. This is insane. This Pokemon's insane. So are there any event exclusive? Yeah, of course. Every single event has event exclusive. There would never be an event without event exclusive cosmetics. Yes, absolutely. Every single event is event exclusive. Or every single vanity. For the most part, right? Like any vanity that comes out of goodie bags. I have a video covering the list, Lucas, if you want to check it out. It released earlier today. Every vanity I talk about in that video are all of the Halloween 2022 exclusive vanities. Why is your Pumpkin so different from mine? Sometimes he does. So sometimes he does Phantom Strike turn 1. It's just RNG, JD. And even when he does, you should still be able to win. As long as you have like a backup Pokemon. So when that happens, I bring in my Blastoise and I Water Spout and I win. Which of the 3 seasonal events is usually the best? Really good question. So the answer to that question has aggressively been changing recently, Zero. And it's really, really tough to, like, there is no #1 answer for that right now, is what I'd say. In the past, I would always say the Lunar New Year event, because the Lunar New Year event was the only event in which you could get the richest charms and the shiny charms and stuff. That is no longer the case, as we literally saw in this event. Shiny charms and everything being introduced in the 10-year anniversary event and the Halloween event is a really big deal. It shows that they're going to keep doing that. So shiny charms will be more ever present. So it's really cool to see that. Not every Torkoal, Simon. Every Torkoal with drought. So make sure you look for a Torkoal with the drought ability. Some will have a white smoke, I think is what it's called. Good question. I think people are using them in the Pumpkin hard mode strat. Would be my guess, Kira. I always recommend just buying the vanities you want straight off the GTL. Exactly, Lucasy. I'm new to PokeMMO, kinda. Finished Hoenn and Kanto. All I do in the event is main boss. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Congrats, Unknown. The phrase that you know is maybe the scariest phrase to hear when I'm talking about Pokemon. If you know, you know. Fuck. Yeah, fuck. God damn it. That literally got brought up yesterday as well. My Pumpkin always Phantom Strikes Typhlosion. Sad face. I'm sorry. Definitely the toughest battle to win when that happens, but it's possible. We buy the vanities when they get cheap and hold them for investment. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Obviously, the question is like when they get cheap and how long do you want to hold them for. I always recommend if you're not willing to hold a quote-unquote investment for at least 2 years, I usually don't recommend picking it up at all or buying it at all. If you guys are enjoying the stream or any of this information, if you guys are finding it helpful or maybe even mildly entertaining, it helps me out a fucking ton when you like the stream. It's actually crazy. I really feel like liking the videos and like liking the streams helps more than like viewers or subscribers or like anything. It's kind of insane. Likes help so much with the algorithm, and it helps other people find my channel and my PokeMMO content. It helps more people find out about PokeMMO in general, and it brings new people to the game. So it's really, really powerful thing. And obviously subscribing is awesome too. I would love to hit 25,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's currently my goal, so pushing for that. Mental Hatter, what's up, man? Happy to have you. What's up, what's up? Baby Joker, what's up, what's up? Let's go, I made it. What's up, ZV? Happy to see you guys. What's up, what's up? Do you think Skull Helmet will go down? Really, really tough thing to guesstimate, Mark. I don't know, man. I don't even want to try to take a stab at it. I appreciate it, Mental, man. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Afro? If you use Life Orb on Channelora, it will force Pokemon to target it in phase 3, but you'll need... Oh, shit. I must have defeated the previous ocean targeted. Is that true? That's kind of insane. That's huge if true, Kuroshi. Is it because of the... I have no idea why that would be the case, actually. That's interesting. I know, Pussycat Dollars. I know. They're coming out as fast as I can, man, okay? I have the Hoenn one recorded and complete. I just need to edit it, export it, make titles. I have a thumbnail for it, make the description, and timestamp it, and upload it. And then it'll be up in no time. Then I have to record Sinnohs tomorrow. Don't candies cost more than goodie bags at the moment? Why not farm those instead of yen? So, what, candies cost like 15k, goodie bags are like 7k a piece. Every time you defeat the pumpkin, you get 5 goodie bags. So you spend... You know how much? I think you spend like 18k, 20k at the moment per run, and you get rewarded with 7 times 5. You still make more money than farming the pumpkin than farming kids / what's it called? Ah, that's brutal, Hatter. It's so tough, Akarsh, man. Yeah, that's why I'm not even messing with it, man. Like, I keep telling people, like, I'm not even touching hard mode. Like, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend most people. Like, there's a reason why hard mode is meant to be like this, like... PokeMMO, the developers balance things around the idea that not everybody is going to be able to complete everything. And I like that. I think it's good to have, like, late game difficult content that, like, not everyone can do. I think that's really cool. I think it's what makes it special. I really, really like that. So I think it's important to understand, like, I literally play this game, not to sound like pretentious or whatever, but it's to put it in perspective. I play this game for a living, and I don't think I could do it, or I don't think I don't want to do it. Like, I think that's a really good, like, perspective, like, and that's okay. I'm not, like, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not upset about that. I'm happy about it, if anything, right? You get PumpKING goodie bags, Afro. Easy pumpkin fight. Yeah, that's why. So that's why it's really important to not have the flash fire ability on your Chandelure, because that would fucking suck. Yeah, make sure you don't have a flash fire Chandelure for that reason. I would get an ability pill and go flame body. Yeah, the reward difference is one gives goodie bags and one gives pumpkin goodie bags. There is a pretty significant difference, because obviously pumpkin goodie bags are like 50k a piece or something right now. And then goodie bags are like 7k. So it's a pretty big difference, right? Goodie bags are going up a little bit. Not by much, but a little bit. Makes sense. Or if I should just put stack. These 700. I don't see them going much cheaper. I don't see them going much cheaper than like 7k. Why is Flash Fire bad? Because some of the Pumpkin's minions can copy the ability, and then your Typhlosion can't hit them. Good question. Okay, I don't want to spend too much more than that. I'm down to 20.2 mil now. When do you think the Shadow Bone and Club will hit their lowest? That is an impossible question to answer, right, Akarsh? That's like, you know, if I could point at a magical number or point and give you an answer on that, then I would be abusing the stock market IRL to a point where I'd be a billionaire, right? That's an impossible thing to answer, man, unfortunately. I wish I could give you a better answer, but your guess is as good as mine, right? Sorry, I missed this message. I'm really sorry about this, Simon. I broke both my wrists 1 week ago, so I couldn't really do much. Then one day I saw one of your videos and instantly began flipping one. That's fucking awesome, dude. Now I'm at 3 mil. That's fucking awesome, dude. Hell yeah, Simon. That's really, really impressive. So I've broken both of my wrists twice, but never at the same time. So that sounds fucked. I've broken both of my wrists twice, and I've sprained and broken both of my ankles many times. And yeah, I've had a lot of. I broke so many bones growing up. It was absurd. But I've never had. I'm trying to think of if I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had 2 breaks at once. Literally ever. I've broken 2 toes at once. But that doesn't really fucking count, right? I don't think I've ever had like 2 things broken at once. That's brutal. Especially like both arms, both hands. That's insane. Both wrists. Wrist pain fucking sucks, especially like when you're a gamer. Like it's really impactful. And they can be poisoned? I don't think so. I don't recommend trying out other strategies. I recommend just following guides, because not to like be, obviously, you know, I encourage you to, you know, try whatever you want to do, but it's just going to cost you so much money and like 99.9% of the time not be worth it. I just don't want to see people lose money. Look at my fucking repel stacks, man. I have burned through so many repels doing the wisp guides. It's actually nuts. I need to buy more repels. I'm going to go do that now just so I don't forget. Do you think the mask will get more expensive? In what time frame, Chad? Depends what you mean by that, right? Broke each wrist twice? Yes. I broke so many bones growing up. I've broken, I forget which ankle. I broke one ankle twice and the other one once, and then I sprained them both like multiple. I don't remember how many. So many times. I broke my left arm once. I broke my left wrist twice. My right wrist twice. Dude, your method doesn't work on hard mode? Yeah, of course. Why would you think it would? There's a hard mode guide, David, that Best Friends put out. I broke so many bones growing up, Mark. It's insane. I always say the worst injury that I ever had was my collarbone. Holy fuck. That shit hurt. Just there's nothing you do for it. For every other injury I had, like, ankle injuries are like the easiest, because you just like fucking use crutches, right? How I played a lot. I just played a lot of backyard sports and just go way too hard. And like the amount of things I broke in just like gym class, I was that fucking idiot in gym class who just like went way too hard because I just go 110% in everything I do. I can't help it, which sounds really pretentious, but I just love sports. Let me get Mats repels. That's fine. Yeah, the worst injury was my collarbone. I'm just really accident prone as well. Not even joking. The stupidest injury, like one of the dumbest ways I ever injured myself, was I slipped on a baseball in my backyard and broke my ankle. Not even joking. That one was really dumb to explain to my mom. Like my mom like came home and just saw me on the backyard, like on the ground. And she thought I was like fucking joking or like pranking her or some shit. Try hard, true. But the most painful injury was my collarbone for sure. So I broke my collarbone like the first day of summer 1 year, where I was riding my bike. I was riding fucking some bike or something. It was some bike. I was riding a bike and I went over a tree branch that was much thicker than I realized, and I totally flipped my bike. Like totally flipped forward. And I was really big at this time. I was 15 when this happened. I was like 6 foot to 6'2", like 260 pounds or something. I was a really fucking big like kid. So I flipped as a fucking 260 pound, like 6'2", 15-year-old, 16-year-old. I flipped this bike, land like mostly on my shoulder. It felt like, but like land on like the back of my neck and like shoulder, and just like, I don't want to say blacked out, as I didn't really black out, but I just like was zonked for like a sec, right? And thankfully I was at like some summer camp or some shit, and a staff member came over and was like, hey, like, are you good? And I just like couldn't even respond, and he was like, oh, you're not good, and he took me to the hospital, and I broke my collarbone. But that shit sucks because with a collarbone break, you don't do anything except for wear a sling. So with like, with like an ankle or whatever, like, you can like have crutches. You can with a wrist, you like have a cast. With an arm, you have a cast. For a collarbone break, you just wear like this double-sided sling, and it just like pushes your arms against your body to make it so you move as little as possible. And every time you move, every time you walk, your like arms like shake, right? And it just hurts. So you're just like walking, you're just like ow, 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 and it's like so fucking painful. On a 3-wheeler, that shit's really dangerous and crazy. I respect it. Not that you shouldn't do it just as it's dangerous, but yeah, that shit's crazy. Wait, 3-wheeler? Do you mean like a tricycle? Or wait, what do you? I hope you mean a tricycle. That's fucking hilarious. That's awesome if so. I don't know if you mean like a. I assumed like a motor vehicle, like a 4-wheeler type thing. I remember reading somewhere that Pokeyen news would trade in for like each. That was I've never seen that happen, and they won't be traded like in after the event. They were traded in for that at the beginning of the event, John Yang, and I've never seen that happen before. Yeah, the collarbone break was my worst injury for sure. A trash can? Oh my god, yeah, that's pretty fucking scary. The only time I've ever blacked out, I've only blacked out genuinely once. Starting about like, I just have good injury stories, I guess. Sorry to just talk about this or whatever. The only time I've ever blacked out was on field day in like, I think it was 5th grade. Yeah, because I don't think they had it. Yeah, 5th grade. So it was field day in 5th grade. And once again, I was a pretty big kid. And we were playing like tag or some shit. And me and this other kid, this kid was small but angry kid. I respect it, Max. So it was me and Max. And we just like ran into each other, like full frontal face first. And my mouth hit the top of his head and fucking like ripped and like tore my mouth open. Fucking Joker style. Just kidding. That's so cringe. But basically, yeah. So I tore my mouth or whatever, like open. It was just like really bloody. And that was the only time I ever blacked out. Because like, he had like a tooth imprint from my fucking tooth on his head. That shit was insane. He didn't get cut or anything, but it was like an imprint. But we ate shit, and I blacked out for a second, and I was bleeding a lot, and I chilled out for a second. I was just like trying to get gauze and do whatever, and eventually they were like, okay, he's bleeding too much. We have to like take him to like emergency care or like do something. And I had to get stitches inside of my mouth. It wasn't like the cut was like inside, so I wasn't able to like get the stitches on the outside. They had to numb my mouth, and I had to get stitches inside. And I still have like a little like bump scar from it. It was like it was like 3 stitches. It was so few stitches, but it was weird to get stitches inside my mouth. That's fucking hilarious. A tricycle break is so funny. Fuck, that's terrifying that your dad like caught your head. Yeah, I've never had a concussion, which is a fucking miracle. That's like actually, I fucking knock on wood for that or whatever. Moral of the story: outside bad, PokeMMO good. True. PokeMMO gave me carpal tunnel. Okay, also true. True and real. The battle with just Life Orb? Is that like on what Pokemon? I feel like you need choice specs and like you can maybe. Kuroshi was saying you could substitute Life Orb on Chandelure, but I don't know if you can sub it on like other. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. Maybe with nature. I have no idea. The damage checkpoints are really tight. What does Harvest even do? Harvest sucks. Harvest is just like Giga Drain or some shit. But it also like takes the stats or some shit. It's weird. Oh my god. I didn't stop. Dude, Brett, that's fucking chilling. Chill. That's fucking terrifying. Instead of Ghost Gem? Yeah, I heard someone saying that that's actually doable with Dashi, so I can see that. I can see that being doable, my friend. Please don't kill my Blastoise here. Thank you, smiley face. Okay, 22%. A tire? Okay. That's still insane. Kind of funny. Kind of funny, lol. That's a good meme. Good meme. Okay, enough injury talk. Let's get back to PokeMMO. I appreciate you guys fucking sharing your stories though and listening to mine. I think it's a pretty exciting conversation to have sometimes. Just want to harp on it or whatever. Still 10% from Assurance there is pretty good. I think I just kill him here. He's too slow. Slow poke. Slow poke, Pumpkin. LMAU, oh, you got ran over. Joy emoji raffle. Kind of funny, lol. It's a good meme. Fuck. True and real. How many goodie bags am I at? Oh, that's also 20. Oh, it's a okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 stacks. Okay. I want to get 5 stacks. That'd be a pretty cool little spot to be at. I should do the mini bosses. The mini bosses are definitely up. When I was my kid, my cousin put crazy glow on my... God damn it. Yeah, that's terrifying. Jesus, spams. That takes the cake. I was really in front of the tire. You got a dip? Have a good one, Crash in. I don't sell your bags, bro. They're super cheap. So there's 2 options, I always say. You give me bad candy? Fuck off, Pumpkin. Give me good candy, dude. Come on. What does this even mean? I haven't seen this. There's 2 options you have, Fet, in my opinion. You can... There's a short-term and a long-term option, Fet, right now. You can either sell the bags at the end of the event because there will be panic and FOMO and everybody will be buying stuff because they don't want to miss out. Or you can hold them for 2 years and sell them then. That's what I do. I'm an investor. I'm a long-term player. If you see yourself playing PokeMMO 2 years from now, what I recommend doing is buying up a ton of sealed product, aka goodie bags, and then just sitting on them for 2 years. Looked like a good place to rest. God damn. Okay, I love how fucking much comedy you play into it, Brett. I respect it. That's a good ass meme. LMAO. Oh. Just get. Yeah, I would have simply gotten out of the way. Smiley face. Worth it at the current price if I want to hold off for a couple years on sale. Yes, absolutely. This price is, yeah. I think if goodie bags are like 7K, like it's pretty undeniable. It's worth picking up, right? I've started picking them up. I don't think they'll drop below. I don't think they'll ever drop below 6K, and there's a really good chance they don't drop below like 7 or 8K. But I don't think it's possible for them to drop below 6K. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll see. Only time will tell. Remake a video for the wisp location in the other regions. Yes, I have the one recorded, fully recorded for Hoenn, and I have the thumbnail made, Brooks. I just have to edit it, export it, make a title, make description, and timestamp it and upload it. There's a lot that goes into every YouTube video, but yes. There's a million guides that I've had to make for this event, as there always is, and I try to get them out as quick as I possibly can. I don't like the pumpkin one. I like going higher quantity, lower quality on most of my investments, as well as it's easier to keep track of. I'm not farming the PumpKing ones because you need to do hard mode for that, and hard mode sucks. So I can just like have my, I guess convenient stacks. I might grab a couple pumpkins though. Diversifying is always good. I appreciate it, Brooks. The issue is every candy, I don't know where this notion is coming from. Every candy is not going to be worth 75K at the end of the event. This year is the only year I've ever seen them do what they did. And it's not like anniversary medallions. I feel like people are confusing this. So special candies were consumed at the beginning of the event for 75K a piece if they were held onto last year. That is not guaranteed to happen last year. I've never seen them do that before. They're not like anniversary medallions. I think that's really important to keep in mind. I think there's a little bit of misinformation being spread around, or something is going on with, I don't know, but I've heard that a couple times. I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah, you just keep them and they're untradeable. Yeah, exactly. Or you can sell them during the event. Yeah, easy pumpkin fight. I got a big crit there. Oh, he's 1 HP. Fuck. If you want to buy bags and open, you obviously can. I think it's important to think about it as like gambling. Like 99.9% of the time when you buy bags and open them, you're going to lose money. If you want to open bags, think of it as like you're paying for entertainment. Don't think of it as like, oh, I'm going to spend 100K on bags and hopefully try to make like 200 to 300K. Don't do that. Think of it as I'm going to pay 100K and it is okay if I lose literally all of it. I'm doing this for fun. I think think of it as like spending your money, not like, think of it as like you're getting zero return. I think that's the best way to think about it. Prepare for the worst. Hey, thank you. I just want to say you're the best Pokemon YouTuber, even though you're not covering PvP so much. I appreciate it, Fet. I try to touch a little bit of everything, but yeah, I think that's super fucking fair. PvP is by far my least concern in the game. So out of like the there's like 3 major playstyles in the game: shiny hunting, money making, and PvP. And PvP is my 3rd favorite out of those 3. So it's a super fair criticism. It only makes sense, right? I try to touch everything to some extent, but you can't be a fucking expert at everything. I'm just, I'm like a very average to maybe slightly above average PvP player. But I did do my Race to Sceptile series and everything, and I try to do some fun stuff, and I have a team building guide, but I would love to do more detailed stuff at some point. What's the best vanity item that they added? Obviously, that's subjective. So do you mean like my favorite? I think my favorite vanity from this event is probably just the skull helmet. That's the vanity that I gave a 10 out of 10 on my rating list. I made a video today, Cody, that is, it goes over and reviews all of the vanities as well as just my personal ratings. I really appreciate the love and positive feedback, by the way, Fett. I don't know if I said it or not. What was it? No, I cannot find for the life of me. Dude, I spent like a solid 20 minutes on like many wisps, Brooks. That text guide drove me fucking insane. The text guides are so bad. I was really shocked. Yeah, the wisps suck. They're so tough, man. Pretty nuts. Master of None? Yeah, for sure. For sure, Slippery. So I don't have to let people think this probably didn't rectify next year and it won't be usable. I have no idea, Mark. It's tough to speculate. Then candy will drop further? That's a tough question. I don't know. I'd have to think about that a lot more. The candy price is going to be tied to the goodie bag price. That's important to think about, but... This song is so funny. Why is Dax on this song? It's so funny to me. I like Dax. He's kind of funny, but I like him. He's like pretty talented, but he's funny. He's like Hobson. I feel like if you know fucking rappers or whatever, Dax and Hobson are very similar. They're like pretty talented, but they also like, I don't know. It's funny. They're like, I feel like those two can be very talented and very genius, but they can also just sound like 13-year-olds. In terms of like maturity, their maturity sometimes in songs. It's very funny. They're very inconsistent. But I still like them both, so I don't know. My friends, I'm doing something wrong to the solution does after one attacked. Why can this be? There's a chance that Typhlosion gets Phantom Striked, Vlad, and if that happens, as long as you have like a backup Blastoise or some sort of like good backup Pokemon, you should be fine. There's just a chance of that happening. There's not really much you can do about that from my understanding. People were saying stuff about baiting them not doing that, so maybe I would try Life Orb on Chandelure. Someone was talking about that working, but I don't know, I haven't tested it personally, so... We just playing out candies real quick. I'm a new player and just want a single piece of candy. What's up, man? Welcome. Yeah, it's pretty easy, so why not? So there's two different types of candy, special candy and spooky candy, and I have a guide on farming both of those at the same time if you're interested in that. But essentially, spooky candy are traded into the Pumpkin for straight goodie bags. So you trade 5 spooky candy. 5 spooky candy equals 1 goodie bag. 1 special candy. Special candies are consumed to give you a chance to fight the Pumpkin. So if you're not interested in fighting the Pumpkin, I would just sell your special candies on the GTL. Spooky candies are untradeable though, so you have to have 5 to be able to get the goodie bag. What's up, Max? Happy to see you, man. I had a bunch of people from last year and they just took them in and only repaid special candy. Yeah, that's pretty sad, Mark. Sorry to hear that. So here, this is a really good example. I can actually just straight up, the person who was talking about this earlier, so my Typhlosion got killed here, but it's still fine. Watch me lose now that I'm like saying it's fine. Because there's a chance you lose, but you should be fine. So I'm gonna go at this is the strat that I found to be the most consistent. So I Shadow Ball with my Chandelure, I Water Spout with my Blastoise, and then I X Special once on my Blastoise on my Crocodile's turn. Because my Crocodile is gonna be doing the least damage. Since the Typhlosion's gone, it's the only Pokemon faster than my Crook. So it doesn't get the Assurance double damage. Chandelure's speed fell. Okay. No, I should be good here. You should be able to watch me just take him out. Should be GG's. Actually, does that not kill? Okay, no, it kills. There we go. So even though my Typhlosion got taken out, still easy peasy. Pat! You gonna do any hard mode? No. No, or should I say, no! No. I'm not interested in hard mode personally. I don't really think it's worth it. It's really stressful. It's a lot of shit. I don't have the Pokemon for it, etc., etc. Best Friends does have a YouTube guide for it though, so check out that. It's important to remember that hard mode is meant for, like, not everyone's meant to be able to do it. I think it's really important to think about that. And if you want to do it, and you obviously if you really want to do it, you obviously can, but it's a lot of effort, a lot of money. It's up to you. Use your Pokemon's IVs? Yes. Which Pokemon specifically? There's Chandelure, Typhlosion. You just need offensive. You just need offensive stats. You don't care about what's called. Is verse hard? Hard mode's very hard. Pumpking is pretty easy if you have the right team build. If you don't have the right team build or the right Pokemon, it's going to be impossible. When you defeat the hard mode, you get PumpKING goodie bags, which are like 50k a piece, versus the normal goodie bags, which are only like 8k a piece, right? So it's a pretty big difference, but also way harder. Yeah, I'm not touching hard mode. I could care less. Thank you, Vlad. I really appreciate that love, dude. Those guides have been really tough, so I appreciate the fucking positivity, man. Thank you. Means the world. How many goodie bags am I at? I want to get up to that X stacks or whatever. Is I need like, was it 15 more or whatever, I guess? Okay, 3 more runs. How many special candies do I have left? Oh, I need to do the mini bosses really quick. Let me do that. Mini bosses reset at 40. Currently Island 5, Pacifiladog Town, of course, Salacian and Accumula. Okay. Oh, I fucked up my. Man. Actually, no. Okay, I didn't fuck up. I can say no. Okay, easy, boys. Easy peasy. What more game mode you mostly played before PokeMMO? I played old school RuneScape a fucking ton, Fet. I have on old school RuneScape, I have a maxed main account. I have a maxed Ultimate Iron Man. I was the 74th person in the world to max an Ultimate Iron Man, which is kind of a big deal. Not a big deal. It was a 74th, but still, like, top 3rd page was a big deal at the time and everything. What else? I participated in EHP tournaments and events. EHP is efficient hours played, which is, think of skilling. Very, very good is the way to, I guess, say it. Very well. I was in the best skilling clan in the world at one point, Omnia. I reached 1K, top 1K EHP. I was in EHP tournaments. My first tournament, to give you an idea, I guess, of like my RuneScape memes. My first tournament, nobody knew me, hadn't made a name for myself. I was, think of it as a fantasy draft. If you know, like, fantasy football or any sort of sport, think of it as a draft. I was drafted round like 6 or 7. It was like one of the last like 3 picks in the, it was a total like, fuck it, if he does well, that's awesome, sort of like gamble. And then I ended up being one of the best players in the entire tournament. And then I ended up getting, I went from 6th or 7th round pick to round 1, pick 2. So 2nd overall pick in the next tournament. So I, like, my stock went up like insane. Hexus was the best. Yes, that actually, it's cool you know that. Yes, Hexus was the best for a while, but Hexus fell off really fucking hard after their leader, Randy, cheated in a huge tournament. so that was pretty bad. So Hexus fell off pretty fucking hard. Yo, Manfrey, thanks for fucking becoming a cool duder, man. You're fucking awesome. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the fucking support and the love, dude. Yes, you do get particles for hard mode as well. True, true, true. But you're actually right though. Hexus was the best for a bit, and I always respected and liked Hexus, but there was some drama memes there, unfortunately. You hate to see it. I don't know where any of the fucking towns are in this city in this region. Sick Nerd, yeah, dude, I fucking love Sick Nerd. That's awesome. I used to watch. I love Sick Nerd. Sick Nerd's legitimately like a good guy. I love Sick Nerd. He's a cool fucking guy. What makes you left? Good question. So I didn't like leave. I never left RuneScape because I wasn't enjoying it anymore. I still love RuneScape like so much. It just kind of naturally happened. I just started playing PokeMMO more than RuneScape, and yeah. Before RuneScape, I played PokeMMO. So the best way to think about it is before RuneScape, I played PokeMMO, and then I transferred from PokeMMO to RuneScape, and then after RuneScape, I started playing PokeMMO again. That's the best way to think about it, I guess. My sort of quote-unquote career, lol. PvP is so tough, Hatter. I don't know on YouTube off the top of my head. I assume it's something in the top right section, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you only get it for hard mode, King Squid. Sorry. For the bad news. I literally don't know where any town is in this game. Holy shit. That was the last town left. That's hilarious. Okay, Colossian and then Accumula or whatever. I'm so fucking bad with the names. OSRS, PokeMMO, OSRS, PokeMMO. Yeah, pretty much. That is to a T the exact experience for the last 10 years. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, man. Holy shit. Where am I going? Oh yeah, to the mini. Dude, my brain is fried. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long week. Oh, the pumpkin's up there. Gotcha. The mini boss. Yeah, we love a long week. I'm always excited, man. I'm always super fucking excited for event season and stuff. It's tough. It's hard, man, but fuck, it's fun and fulfilling. I'm so dumb. I have to go back around. Oh my god, my brain is... I'm absolutely brainlit. Drooling mouth breather. Okay, let's go. Played Ark? That's super cool. Fuck. Ark always seemed like a really cool game, but I just never got into it. But it seems fucking awesome. That's awesome. I have a PokeMMO friend who loves Ark. No, definitely not Afro, just because Chandelur's base special attack is insane, so it's important to abuse that. Thanks for subscribing, Adrian. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully the content is worth it. People were asking that the other day, Afro. It's a good question, but... I can't believe I almost missed this. SLQ. I only started yesterday with PokeMMO. Thanks for sharing so much knowledge with us. Helps me a lot. Dude, of course. I'm super happy to hear that, man. Fuck, man. Thank you for watching. I couldn't do this without the viewers, without you guys, so thank you, man, you know? Catch you later. Yo, peace, Fat. Have a good one, dude. Have a good day, man. Appreciate the chat. Good one. I think that's all the candy. Oh, no. I still need to do a cumula. I'm so slow. Oh my god. Why am I so slow? What is happening? Let's go Kumala Town. Not like the base town in, or no, Nuvem. Okay, yeah, it's like I knew it was like one of the earlier towns in Unova. I do love the Unova region. We're going with dinos. Fuck, that's a hilarious way to put it. We're going with my number one. Yeah, nice. That's so sick though. I feel like Arc YouTube must be a pretty cool place. I love dude, it's always cool to delve into and explore different communities or hobbies or games on YouTube, man. It's such a fun thing. It's fun rabbit holes that are harmless when they're harmless, right? But yeah, that's a good meme. I can just spam Z through, which is nice. Should one-shot them all here, I think, right? Since I was faster. Oh, 58% to mage. Assurance should kill, though. Perfect. Alright, how many? I think it puts me up to 21 candies. 21 candies, and I think I'm almost at 5 stacks. Got it changed? Hell yeah, dude. What's up? Nyan Cat, nice name. Manfred. I'll try to keep that connection. Special, I think I'm at 21 candies or something. 21, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We're almost at 5 stacks of goodie bags, folks. And I think that's gonna be a good place to call it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's been a long week. Event season is always hectic as hell, but can't deny it's pretty fun. So thank you all so much for watching. I really fucking appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's stream, make sure to like the video. It really does help out a ton. Dislike if you're sick of my voice. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO content. Thank you, Fet, for subscribing. I appreciate it. The Discord link is down below. If you're wondering how I knew where all the mini bosses were located and all the locations of everything, check out my Discord. They have a candy callouts chat that's legitimately just really fucking helpful. And if you want to go above and beyond and support my channel and just really help me keep making content every day, supporting, to allow me to keep doing this is fantastic. So YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and most importantly, PayPal and Venmo donations help the most just because they take less of a cut. Things like YouTube and Twitch take like that 30%, 50% cut. So it's pretty huge. Venmo and PayPal are much better. So thank you all so much. Have a great day. Have a good one. I'm going to go relax a little bit, I think. I'm going to export that video. And get that Hoe and Wisp guide out to you guys as soon as possible. And then I'll make the Sinnoh guide tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a good one. Bye, guys.